What's up, homies? This is Jokesta back at you with a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 weapons in Call of Duty Mobile. Shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in the description down below, and shout out to Signo for hooking us up with these top 10 builds. Let's get right into top number 10. Coming up at number 10 on the list is the Fennec and the Switchblade. So this is the build that we're going to be using for the Fennec. A little bit changed. I used to have a different grip here, and now I actually have the operator foregrip, so that's a little different, but other than that, it's a solid build. Dude, the Fennec lasers so quickly. See, that's the only good thing. It's like the mid-range is good. It just has crazy recoil. Like, you have to really drag down a lot. Like, I'm actually moving my thumbs down a lot. All right, that's not bad. Honestly, I can see myself rocking the Fennec in Surge. So this is the Switchblade latest build, and there's a lot of adjustments. I had to change the muzzle, I had to change the laser out, and it's a lot better. I'm not really sure yet. I have to go give this thing a shot. So you guys are watching my gameplay right now. This is how the Switchblade plays. And yeah, that's the top 10 right now, the Fennec and the Switchblade. They're moving down the list. Oh my god, that guy could have died. Takes a while to kill with the Switchblade, to be honest. Wouldn't really recommend it. Alright, let's go. Coming up at number 9 on the list is the Cordite. Cordite is making his way up the list, and I'm surprised. It's actually not that bad. It has a lot of bullets. It has 80 bullets, right? Easy recoil control, and honestly, all you gotta do is spray and pray. It's like a mini Holger in your hands. This is the build that I'm currently using for my guns, and this is what Signal recommends as well. It's totally worth it, honestly. But yeah, other than that, Cordite is a pretty good reason to be up at top number 9. It's definitely a little bit better than like some weapons like the Fennec. In my opinion, I think Cordite is better than the Fennec. And I don't know about the Switchblade. I feel like the Switchblade has its unique perks. Like, it's good in search and destroy, but like Cordite is better in hardpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure out what weapon you want to actually rock.
UAV is online.
Got the sniper, got that guy. There's one more down here. There we go. We're on a roll right now, dude. Sniper's trying to kill me. You know how it is. Dude, you just have so much ammo. It's not even funny, dude. The Cordite definitely is top number 9 in my opinion. Moving on to the top number 8. Moving up on top number 8, we have the M13, still being the top G. Honestly, I have changed a few things. I went from a different grip to granulated grip tape, so that's a little bit of a change. But other than that, the M13 is still pretty solid out there, and I highly recommend you guys just still continue kicking butt. There's a new weapon coming up, and it's a little bit better than the M13, but it's called the FR, something like that. And it's basically the M13, but it's not top 5. It's a good weapon to use nonetheless. But overall, the new weapon is sort of a similar level with the M13. So don't get too hyped up. It's honestly probably top number 7 in my opinion. Maybe if the new gun comes out anytime soon, we will have that list and the gunsmith for that. So make sure you subscribe. You guys are missing out if you're not subscribed. That way you guys get alerted on the next video. Man, actually using score streaks. Can you believe it?
Friendly Shock RC is coming.
We're using score streaks too. That's what makes it funny. Oh my god, the range, dude. All right. On our top number 7 on the list, we have is the LK24. It's actually had some adjustments. I've noticed that a lot of these builds that you guys are about to see, they have different types of gunsmith now, and some of them are really old, like outdated gunsmith. They're coming back into the game, and like they make sense to use. And so there's a lot of different changes here with the LK24. Oh, wait, there's a player right there.
Friendly VTOL inbound.
There we go, we got him. And it's not the only one on this list. The number 7 actually has the LK24 and the KN-44. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the KN-44 gunsmith. That's right here. So this is the actual updated KN-44 build. I didn't adjust it at the time. I totally forgot about the KN-44 until I read the notes right here that the LK24 and the KN-44 are at the same level. So you guys can actually mess around and see which one you guys like the most. But overall, solid builds for the KN-44 and the LK24. Highly recommend it.
Friendly shock RC is ready.
Bro, what is this? This KN-44 actually rocking. Literally, all you gotta do is tap fire. Pretend like it's the SKS. Coming up on the number 6 on the list, we have the PKM, and this is the gunsmith for the PKM. I'm surprised it actually made it on the list. And now Signal actually tells me that it's actually one of the best guns right now. It's like the best long range weapon after the buff. So of course there's a lot of buffs going on, and this one is actually proven to be the best. It has infinity 25 damage, 2 legs, giving us 4-shot kill at all ranges. So in 4 shots, all you got to do is just shoot 4 bullets long distance. You can kill a sniper far away, and you can literally take him out with only 4 shots. It's that good right now. I'm surprised that nobody has realized it yet, so be the first one. You should have that part where I died to the sniper, like make a jump scene. Moving up on top number 5, we have the QQ9. It is actually one of the best guns out there. I see it a lot in Search and Destroy. A lot of people always rush me with the QQ9. I gotta say, it's not annoying to die to it. It's kind of nice. It's like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're playing aggressive. You're kicking my butt. It's really nice. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The QQ9 is good to play aggressive with, and it has really good range too. Like, sometimes it's a little bit hard to control, but if you can actually manage to control that recoil, you have like a deadly SMG. So QQ9 is something that if you are aggressive, you should definitely try it out. I just did that to a bot. Coming up at number 4, we have is the Holger 26, and you guys probably guessed this by now. I don't think it's ever gonna go away. It's an LMG. There's got to be an LMG in the top 10, right? So the Holger is still one of the best guns. I feel like the Holger versus the PKM is gonna be super interesting. Like, the Holger is more like aggressive for domination and hardpoint. Like, I always see a lot of people running that, but I never really see anybody use LMGs in Search and Destroy. Like, I don't know if you guys have, but like, people don't really play with LMGs in Search, and it makes sense. It's a heavy weapon. That's the thing. And so Holger is that, like, you can kind of rock the heavy weapon in Search and Destroy. That's why I'm surprised that you don't really see a lot of people using it, but it's still one of those guns that is like so scary to play against. It has a ton of bullets too, so you can always constantly laser players down, and I'm surprised that we haven't seen a lot of people use it in Search and Destroy. But let's say that there was a trend, like let's say there's a lot of people using Holger in Search and Destroy, it's going to be a game changer. Top number 3 on the list is the Krig 6. Now the Krig 6 has a little bit of adjustment for the gunsmith. I used to actually rock the firm grip, but looking at the new gunsmith that they said to switch to, is basically this grip, and it's basically that's the only thing that's been updated. But Krig 6 actually went down the list. It used to be the top 2 weapon for like 4 or 5 seasons, but now there's another king in town, and it's taking over the Krig 6. But Krig 6 is still a solid weapon. I think you guys probably still rock it. I don't really know, but I do sometimes use the Krig 6 a lot in my Search and Destroy matches. I actually have a second channel called Jokesta Clips where I posted my 21 kill gameplay. I was sweating, dude. I was going after all these guys. But yeah, the Krig 6 is still really good weapon out there. So that is the top 3. We're going to go ahead and move on to top number 2 on the list. Coming up at number 2 is the Kilo. Kilo is actually making his way up again. I was surprised about that. I was like, yo, wait, Kilo? So yeah, the thing about the Kilo is that you have to play a little passive with it. Other than that, the Kilo 141 is dominating. So it's actually making his buff, and it's trying to take over the Krig 6. I feel like the Krig 6 might be better, but now I kind of miss the Kilo. Like, I'll be honest, I want the Kilo back. So I'm glad the Kilo's 141 is back in town, and we actually can continue playing with it and dominating with the Kilo. I have actually the mythic one. I think this mythic is everyone's favorite too. A lot of people always like, I think this probably this and the M13 mythics are the most bought out mythics of all time. So a lot of people are excited about the Kilo. I think it's going to be fun. This is probably my old build. I'm not really sure. Yeah, this might be my old build. Wait, let's just take a look. Maybe it's the same. I have to double check, but I think it is the same. Large mag. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same thing. But other than that, it's a solid build. I highly recommend you guys to try the Kilo 141 this update, season 5. Go out there, try out the Kilo. Nobody really knows it yet, but as soon as they see you rocking it, I'm pretty sure they're going to copy it. Before I show you guys the #1 weapon in Call of Duty Mobile, there is actually a stronger weapon than the #1 on the list, and it is #0. I know. There's 1 and then there's 0. That's kind of sounds ridiculous, but Signo told me there's a #0, so we're gonna just say there's a 0 in our top 10. And I'm gonna, before I show you guys that, let's get right into #1. It is the CBR Gunsmith. This is it. This is what we're actually having. The only thing that there's been a few changes to the #1, and I'm not surprised. The CBR is kind of like the most overpowered weapon in Call of Duty. Honestly, it is the best gun. Anybody can try it. They can laser anybody, but the thing is, it takes time to practice and you'll be good. But yeah, this is the build for the CBR. I used to have a different build. This is a whole different gunsmith that I used to use in the past, and it's making a comeback, so I'm glad it's this build. And it is a solid build. I highly recommend it. But let's get right into the 0. So the SKS is actually one of the best weapons right now. It's a #0. And it is one of the best passive weapons to use in COD Mobile, and it has the best range of any other weapons. And for good aimers, it's very consistent 2-shot kill, making the SKS the top meta for Call of Duty Mobile. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, slap a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to download Call of Duty Mobile with the link in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out.